In this video we are going to create this pattern in Substance Designer. For this pattern I use this reference image from Pinterest. So let's get into Designer and create this from scratch. I'm going to start a new graph. So the first thing that I want to create here is this square shape. For that I'm going to bring in a shape node and reduce the scale of this. Next, I need to create the outline of this square. For that, I can use an edge detect. And I'm gonna reduce the edge roundness and the edge width also. Maybe something like 1.3. Then what I want to do next is to fill up this square. So I will bring in a gradient linear 1. And let's use a blend node to blend this on top of the square. I'm going to choose mean darken. And I want the blend to happen only inside the square. For that I can drag a connection from here and plug this into the opacity mask. Next I want this fill to be a solid black, and I also want to have the ability to choose the fill area, so how much of this square is filled. For that I need a threshold, and this threshold will give me a binary mask at a certain threshold, which I can modify from this slider. And if I come here to this blend, I double click and I single click on the threshold node, I can change the fill in real time. Next, I want to create this handle or slider. For that, I can use an edge detect here after the threshold. And this will create a line at the intersection of the binary mask. Let's reduce the edge width to what we had earlier, so 1.4 I think. 1.3. Then I will blend this on top of the shape. Let's use mean darken. And so far this line is too wide. And what I could do here is to use this main shape to specify the length of this line. So let's bring in a blend here and drag a connection from the starting shape. I will need to invert this and change the blending mode to add. This way I will reduce the length of the line, but so far the length is from here to here, and what I need to do is to extend this. So I will bring in an extend shape. Let's reduce the extension distance, double click on this blend and single click on this node so we can see this in real time. And now I can adjust the width of this line. So let's go back to this threshold. First I'm gonna double click on the blend and single click on the threshold. And now if I move this threshold slider, I can see that this handle will move together with the fill. Next, I need a transform node. And let's rotate this. I think I'm gonna make this handle a bit wider. Something like this. And if I take a closer look at the reference, I can see that I have some kind of noise here at the field area. So I will bring in a dirt 2. And here after the threshold node, let's bring in a blend node. Let's choose max lighten and reduce the opacity a bit. And this will create some kind of noise inside this field area. Next, I want to add a background color to this. So let's bring in a uniform color. Then I need a gradient so I can blend these two together. Now let's create some space here. And I'm gonna sample this background color. Then we can blend these together. If I select these two lines and I press X, this will reverse these connections. And I need a mask here at the blend. For that, I will drag a connection from here. And now the blend is working. And this is the final image. Maybe I could blur this just a bit. And with this slider, I can play and specify the final look.